All right, people, we are back. I might have fixed it, but we'll see about that. Okay. Yeah, because I found a way that I can affect the latency. I think I did. I think I did. Anyway, I hope we're up and running now just fine. We've got 5 people in the tournament now, which is really nice. We are still 36 minutes to go. I expect, read this now. I read it just now. As soon as I saw it, I read it. So, yes. Let's see how much the latency is about. 10 seconds. Still 10 seconds. That's, you know. Before it was a lot longer. Well, that's good. That's good. That's good. At least that's better. On your side. Okay. Okay. I mean, I can live with 10 seconds. 10 seconds. It's a lot better now. Okay. Thank you very much. I just tweaked it a little bit. I set the stream on what they call ultra low latency. There is literally no other way to make it any lower. This is probably as low of a delay as it gets. So yeah, but if it's a lot better now, then I am really happy to see that. Although it looks like that the chat on the screen is not refreshing, or at least not refreshing as quickly. Blondie's now sad. No, I'm looking at Blondie, and Blondie looks quite happy actually. Right, so now the chat is refreshing. Okay, fine. It looks like we got it fixed. Hi, Harrison K. Welcome to the stream. Everyone who's watching, feel free to leave a like. Of course, that's greatly appreciated. Really, and join our tournament. All the links are in the description. Join our club if you haven't already, and join the tournament. So Blondie can't do anything yet. Probably can't because we're on YouTube, and Blondie's affected by Twitch. So yes, it kind of do be like that. How are you doing, people? Harrison, Murray, how are you doing? All right, so before the tournament, which is going to be in about 35 minutes, we are going to get a couple of games in, obviously. Yeah, let's just start with a rapid one. If you guys don't know, if you haven't seen me stream on Twitch, how it usually goes is that I try to interact with you as much as I can whilst playing, and giving some advice, giving some tips when I'm not embarrassing myself in front of you with my terrible play. So we got the Pierts here. I like playing against the Pierts. I usually score quite well. Is the tournament rated? No. The tournament is not rated, so no pressure at all. Your rating will not be affected, and it's just all about having a bit of fun. And yeah, it's just that. So against the Pierts, I always play this kind of thing. Oh, C5 now. Yeah, okay. C5. I don't see the so-called dragon variation very often. I'll be perfectly honest. And now, I think you're supposed to play E5, but now after 97, I honestly don't remember what to do. This kind of early C5. Interesting. Well, I don't want to leave my center completely crumbling. Is there any world where it makes sense to play the sacrificial E6? Probably not in this case. It doesn't give me much, right? Hey, you guys can't see it, but the person in the chat say hey. So maybe they just want to talk to me a little bit. All right then, just making sure that the account isn't new or anything, so it's not sus. Yeah, bloody hell. Just saw your YouTuber, that's nice. Oh, thank you. I'll have a look at your channel. Thank you very much. After the game. Well, I hope I'm not going to embarrass myself during the game. I hope I can see the chat okay. Let me refresh it. Yep, the chat seems to be fine. Alright then. I don't know, like Bishop B5, is that an idea? Like pinning the knight? I know I'm taking a bit of time here, but I'm in a slightly unfamiliar territory now. My center seems to be under a bit of unwanted pressure, which can't be good. How about Bishop B3? That's usually a decent move. Try and support the center from both sides. Bishop B3 is a move that I tend to play that appears anyway. Thanks a lot. So I can, yeah, so I can basically enable something like that, so that the center isn't falling apart. Although after some pawn exchanges, you know, there isn't much left of my center, to be honest. There isn't much left. So yeah, this move. This move I thought I could preface with like takes on d6. I guess there isn't a better way than just taking here, really. So I wonder what happens first. I don't think the opponent is going to take here. No way. The Fianchetto Bishop I don't think needs to be exchanged. So leaving the pawn B for the moment, attacking my knight a second time. Are there any tricks or like takes? Doesn't look like there are any tricks. Looks like they will be just quite silly to do. Bloody hell. I don't know. This pawn I'm not concerned about. Like, if I were to lose this pawn, like, so what? It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter in the slightest. It's all about figuring out to do about the knight. Is knight b5 a move? Then pawn takes. Any repercussions for knight b5? No, let's see. So basically the point is castles. Yeah, we've got to be careful here, because I may as well take, but my king isn't complete shit. My king isn't good at all. So perhaps taking the pawn will be quite greasy, but do we have any alternatives to that? That is the question. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. The position of my knights becomes precarious as well if I take. Right, let's take. I don't like this move. I'll tell you right here and now, I don't like this move, but I don't think I have a... My unqualified opinion thinks knight b5 is a good move. Well, that's why I played it. I thought it was at least okay. But, yeah, like, I don't like taking. This is not my kind of move. This is not my kind of move at all. Does it make any sense to try and play Queen d6? Is it? Can it get punished? The fact that it's Queen d6, this check isn't scary, so something like, I don't know, Bishop b2 and then takes pawn here with rook, and my queen is kind of misplaced. I can still castle. No, I can't castle. The queen is blocking too many squares. I can't castle either way. Bishop b2. Like Bishop b2 right now. But I want to castle queenside. I want a castle queenside. So queen d6, this check is very annoying. It's very annoying. Well, look, I guess it's gonna end up with us playing this. Playing queen d3. Something like knight c5. Then I would assume no, it takes with check. Okay, so this first. I guess bishop e2. I would expect knight c5 at any moment. Now. Yep, knight c5 is coming in. And this is getting a bit tricky. Knight c5 does block this square for the queen, so can I get away with some silly stuff like this? Like this. The chat in the bottom right of the stream is terrible. Yeah, it does refresh quite sussly. It does refresh quite sussly. I don't know. I don't know what that has to do with it. Right, so this combination. Okay. Yeah, there were always problems with this. Like, there is no way for me to defend this twice now. And I guess this is the refutation for that crap that we played. Yeah. What do you think of triangles? I think you're in a bit of a pickle. That's to say that's saying very lightly. Hi mate killing, what's up? How you doing? By the way, people, if you're watching this, join a tournament so you can beat me just as comprehensively as I'm getting beat right now. 6 minutes down on time, losing on the board. Yeah, I ain't got a bloody clue. I hope we're back online, people. Sorry, there was a bit of a connection issue there for a second. Are you trying to stream on YouTube to see how it goes? Oh yeah, basically yeah. I'm trying to figure things out. I'm just trying to figure some things out. That's all. Like there isn't really a decent way for me to play this anymore. I'm just gonna make moves. I refresh now. It's back. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's very common for us to have some connection issues. Very common for us, unfortunately. Okay. I don't know. Doesn't look very good. My knights on d6 kind of looks decent, but it does absolutely nothing. It does absolutely nothing. May as well, I don't know, go back somewhere. Go back here. You don't want to be making these moves, but you don't want to be having 46 seconds left. What's your favorite shape? I don't know how to call it in English. That's the problem. I don't know how to call it in English. I don't know. I don't know the word for it in English. My favorite shape. Okay. Let's just call it a square then. Squares are nice because there are 64 of them in chess. Hope that makes sense. Bloody hell. I'm supposed to know things, but I don't know crap. How is this shape called? I don't know. Alright then. This doesn't matter. Does not matter. Yes, just goes here, and yeah, it's just nothing we can do. It's just resign. Oh, let's not continue it any further, shall we? Yeah, GG. My opponent played well. My opponent played well. I didn't. Stop me from... My opponent says, sorry that I stopped you from 2150. I've been there. No worries. Yeah, I've been 2150, so it's not a big deal. How do you join? Hi, Jesus Christ, you have a pretty sus nickname, I've got to say. In the description below the stream, you should be able to find the links. I should be able to find the links. And yeah, we just played. Yeah, welcome to the channel. Yeah, I see your nickname is in Hebrew. I don't know how to read Hebrew. I can only maybe say shalom. And yeah. How to tag people here? I cannot directly reply you. I don't know. I haven't figured out the YouTube chat just yet myself. So yeah. So if you guys want to join the tournament, we have 7 players right now. I expect more, of course. 20 minutes to go still. I can, you know, since I'm so kind, I am going to actually drop a link in the chat right now. If you guys are lazy to look it up, there you go. You can join the tournament via this link. If you are not in our club, there is another situation to that. Then I'm just going to give you the link to the club as well. You need to join that one first before you join the tournament. Not my rules, chess.com's rules. Whatever you think about them is up to you. There you go. There you go. There's the club link as well, since I'm so kind. Alright then. So it looks like we just have a bit of time for another game before the tourney starts. Yes, our Israeli friend is sending us a friend invite. Of course, we're gonna accept. And yes, hopefully we'll not have any connection issues anymore. Yeah, sorry, today, for all of you guys who seeing my face live for the first time, I apologize. This is my first stream on YouTube. Thus, some of the things are going to be rough. Next times are going to be slightly better. So, the transition from YouTube to Twitch isn't the kindest one. All right then. So I'm hoping I'm taking a bit of a risk because the tournament is in 18 minutes. So I have to finish this game. You know, I hope this is not going to be like a time travel kind of game. Not going to go all the way. Does that mean I'm going to lose quickly? Perhaps. Although I can't see myself losing very quickly in the Alekhine. Are we gonna see 6 rounds today? Well, depends. Depends on the number of players. It's been years. Well, it hasn't been years, but I see what you mean. I see what you mean. If we can get to 12, I'm kinda not the best at chess. Well, it doesn't matter, does it? You saw how I play. I'm full 27. I think it's a very respectable rating. There's nothing to be ashamed of. Everything. Sorry, everyone has different chess paths and chess experiences. You know, right? As long as you enjoy it, that's the most important part. So we have got this interesting variation, which doesn't happen very often, where my opponent actually takes the pawn. That I kind of... This isn't a sacrifice because I get to take the pawn back immediately. So it's just that this kind of setup is quite uncommon, shall I say. I should spook my knight away. That's impolite. That's impolite. I guess I'll go g6. I don't want to go to c6 because it's gonna create superfluous knights. Not usually a situation that you want to be in, creating knights that are stacked on top of each other. Sometimes it's very useful, usually when it comes to defending, but not right now. We want to develop pieces. We want to put this knight on c6, we want to put this knight, I don't know, on f6, it ended up on g6, but g6 is a totally fine square also. There is nothing inherently wrong with that. The chat seems glitchy on the right. It updates in a while. Yeah, I know. So the chat that you see on the screen, it is a bit glitchy. I don't know if that's a me problem or a YouTube problem. I am yet to figure it out. We'll see. We'll see. I guess it will take us a stream to figure it out. Well, me to figure it out, not up to you, of course. Well, this kind of move almost tempts me to play like knight f4 to strike that bishop. This pawn isn't really attacked because the knight is defending it. Actually, a quite unorthodox position for the knight on e3, but quite comfortably it protects that pawn. I don't know. Let's just play knight c6. If the knight is taken, I'm not particularly bothered about double pawns on the king's side. And it will give me the bishop pair, so there you go. What do you do for a living? Are you a student? I don't make a living. You gotta live somehow. You gotta live somehow. Okay, so c4. That's what we like to see, don't we? In the other kind. Alright. The problem in this position is obviously this bishop, which isn't the best. But given enough time, we should be able to develop it. The question is, will we have that time? Because the center is getting bigger and more menacing. And we could get overrun if we're not careful. I'm still like thinking potentially about playing a move like this. I don't want to play something like h6 because h6 is going to provoke taking, and I don't want to take the bishop with the f pawn. If this ever happens, if takes ever happens, I want to take with the h pawn. Now, if I play h6, this will no longer be possible. Let's play rook e8. Like, rook e8 can't be bad. If you don't, by the way, real advice, if you don't know what move to play in a position, in almost any position, moves like rook e1 and rook e8 are almost never bad. Like, they're almost always good, or at least decent. People who, know their chess in the chat will probably confirm. Like, moves like rook e8, rook e1, almost never bad. You can almost never go wrong with this. What if you already developed all your pieces and have already played a Bone Cloud? Then you probably solved both life and chess. Some achievement, that. Right, let's try and go for an epic breakthrough with e5. Since we're supporting this pawn, why not? We may see our knight get captured now. We may. We may not. We may see d5. I'm not sure if d5 is a good move, but yeah, there you go. Capturing. Yes, the h-pawn as I intended. What about f5 to grab central space? You made a couple of moves ago? Like right here. Now e5, I don't know. I don't like e5. Maybe the engine says it's alright, but the f5 move puts another pawn on this diagonal, and I want to make this bishop at least half decent. And f5 weakens e6 permanently, and f5 is always a move that needs to be played with great caution. c5 is an intermezzo here. Yeah, bishop f8 seems fine. Bishop f8 seems okay. Also, yeah, just moving the pawns forward, kind of Alekhine style, but yeah. Let's see, where do I put my knight? I may as well put it even back on b8. It's honestly not the worst shout of all. Because it, like, knight e7 kind of hangs that pawn, and I'm not sure if I can get it back. Let's play knight b8. I know it looks visually, I literally have all of my pieces on the back rank. Typical Alakine in the wild. What about e4? You meant to like counter-attack? Maybe. Maybe. I'll give it maybe a more of a thought after we're done with this one. Yeah, this is Alakine incarnate. Look at this. I don't know what the engine is gonna tell you about this position. All right. So the problem with a move like c6 is that the opponent gets a passed pawn, which is kind of annoying. And it's kind of hard to come up. Oh, sorry. I don't know why am I yawning. It's kind of hard to come up with a way to then disrupt it. I want to play a move like maybe knight e6 or knight d7, depends. But first I want to get my bishop out. If knight takes, then we're getting our kingside slightly more compromised again. There you go, Mio. May just explain to you why f5 is a bit iffy. It's a bit iffy, that move. Takes. So we're 2 minutes down on the clock. Develops the queen, maybe the rook will come later on as well. The problem with e4 is that the knight is getting a juicy square in d4. And I don't wanna be solving that problem. I don't want to be solving that problem. My knight needs developing big time. Play knight d7. Maybe like get it somewhere where it has a bit of a future, like f6, which is the most traditional square for the knight. All right, so yeah. Our pawn now is a little bit under pressure. It almost forces me to play stuff like e4, whether we like it or not, and we don't like it. Like e4, then knight d4, and then this is weak. This whole diagonal is weak. That's so much weak. What about queen f6 and then e4? Well, it's kind of no longer possible. But if you manage like right now here, then then bishop b7 is almost automatic, and we're almost transposing into the position that we have right now. Queen f6, e4, a nice idea in concept, but I think it kind of fails. I don't know, everyone's playing so well against me when I'm on stream. Terrible. Alright, let's play knight f6. We're hanging this, but we may be able to get that at least. Okay, so we're not getting that, but we haven't lost this. So, pick your poison. Pick your poison, literally. Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah. This isn't a very nice position. Not the most pleasant one. And again, I'm 4 minutes down. I can't bloody believe that we're so much down on time. Even for me, that's really bad. Even for me, that is really bad. I'm known to play slow on stream, but not that slow. Come on. I don't know. Okay, e4 then. I need to play a move. Can't be just sitting there contemplating it for forever. But you know, I'm not. I can't see a single guy from Discord, excluding Bluebird. Where is everyone? Oh, they still have some time. Still have some time to show up. The tournament is in 6 minutes. If you guys are watching this, and if you haven't joined a tournament, then I strongly recommend that you do. I strongly recommend that you do. You will find the links in the description below the stream. So knight e5. Probably better my opponent thinks than knight d4. Maybe. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. I don't know. Now a lot of pressure on this square, which we can't like. And we don't like. And we don't like, honestly. Yeah, like D6 is almost given, I think. D6 is almost a given. At least we got the queen away from that terrible square. But that's hardly good for us. This is hardly good. 1 minute on the clock as well. The problem is, okay, maybe right now there is no path, but the dark square, which is the d8, is the queen square for that pawn, which is bad news for us because it matches the square of the bishop. Apparently he messaged everyone. It's not that I messaged everyone, it's just that I let everyone know, like on, what's the play here, maybe? Well, I don't have any time contemplating the consequences of that. Like, takes my bishop, okay. Goes for a practical choice. I don't know if that's good. Maybe there is a way for me to actually handle it. I think my opponent kind of, I don't know, threw it a little bit. I'm gonna take that pawn. We are down on time massively. And yeah, the rook perhaps is gonna go like this way and try to capture some of my other pawns. No, change his mind. This pawn ain't quick enough. I'm gonna catch up to it. But yeah, this construction is very clumsy. I've got to admit. This is extremely solid, but also very clumsy. Very clumsy. And it looks like, annoyingly, this game is gonna go all the way. 3 minutes till the tournament. Will I make it to round 1? Will I even make it to round 1? I don't know. Yeah, that's what I was talking about when I talked about how clumsy this structure is. Because I can't even play f4. I can't play my king up. I don't have much. Okay, so takes. If we manage to dissolve a couple of pawns, maybe it's not that bad. But boy, we are in trouble here. We are in trouble here. Time-wise, I mean. Okay, if the king is going to capture my pawns there, I'm just gonna push this. And the king is not catching up. We've got 14 seconds to go. Just play here. Just play here. Man, this is too many pawns. I don't like it. I don't like it. Yeah, this is bad. Yeah, we screwed it up, I think. Yeah. It ran out of time as well. Alright, it's good. It's good. Not good, but good. I think I was winning here. What happened? This seemed fine. Where did I screw it up? Still winning. No longer winning. Yeah, it's the time trouble that got us. It's the time trouble that got us, to be honest. Like, come on, we're up a queen. We should be stopping this. My endgame technique wasn't the best. We're still winning here, by the way. Yeah, just pin the pawn. Alright, never mind. We've got 11 players, which is nice. Can we get to 12, please? If you guys are watching this, you have the last chance to join the tournament. In 36 seconds, the tournament is going to happen. Join the link that I'm going to send you in chat right now. There's the link. And also join the club if you haven't already. I'm going to drop you a link to the club. 24 seconds to go. There's the link to the club. Join the club. Join the tournament. And yes, very little time left. Very little time left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright. 12 players. 12 players in a dying seconds who someone joined. Brilliant. There we go. There we go. There we go. It's a shame that I didn't win the last game. But yeah, the time trouble got us in the end. The time trouble got us. I'm playing against IGN. Playing a KG. Can you look at a game review sometime soon? Which one? By the way, best of luck to everyone in the tournament. Queen E7. Now that's a move that that is quite rare. That is quite rare. That is quite rare. I don't know if IGN knows it or just played it because it looked decent. Alright then. So I need to remember what to do here. Do I take or do I play 9d3? This pawn is going to drop anyway. I'm not going to stop it. Let me think. Yeah, I think you've got to take the pawn. If you don't take the pawn, then what are you even doing? And then play queen e2. Yeah, and play bishop, and my knight is not hanging; it's still defended. IGN is a pulled up, admittedly, but this pawn structure is terrible. Structure is shockingly bad, and I may be able to get at the king very, very soon. I hope you guys are enjoying your games. You guys are enjoying your games. This is an interesting attempt to defend this pawn. It's like if takes this pawn is temporarily defended. Because if I take the pawn, obviously my knight is hanging. I can throw this check in. I don't see what it offers to me. No, well, okay, fine. I do see what it offers to me. Let's do this check first. The downside of removing the knight from g8 is, of course, this square is now unattended. That's why the check was made possible. Yeah, and now I do this, and let's see what IGN chooses to do. Attacking this. As well. How long is this? Mine is over. Opponent fell for an opening trap. The tournament is 6 rounds. 6 rounds, my friend. So yes. There you go. Let's wait for... The tournament is 6 rounds. The winner gets the ultimate prize, which is nothing. apart from my utmost respect, obviously, and the utmost respect of all the community. Attempt to develop the knight. However, I don't see many squares for the knight after I play something like this. So all of the possible squares that the knight probably would like to go to are a little bit unavailable. So we're playing g4 with tempo, we're expanding a little bit. Going back attacks my knight as well. Do I want to exchange? Do I want to play knight of 6? To be annoying? Let's be annoying. Let's play knight of 6. Knight on f6 is a perfectly fine knight. I love those types of prizes. I know, right? Great. Like, what's his money if you can have respect? Actually, unironically, if people actually, some people believed in that sort of life motto, what's his money if you can't have respect? Maybe our world would have been a little bit better, you know. Let that sink in. Big brain, actually not. Very small brain. Very small brain. Chess-wise as well. Terrible. Agreed, those prices were telling you. Alright. Why would you want to kick my knight out? I don't understand. I thought my knight was so bad. Okay. Oh, let us make a decision. I don't want to play g5. I don't want to like give away all the light squares. I might have to. What would like then? What's bishop g5 runs into this, and then no one is happy. No one is happy. This runs into this, and then let's play g5. Fine. I'm overthinking it actually. I shouldn't be overthinking it because I'm taking a bit of time. And today we haven't played particularly quickly. The material is still even, by the way. Takes my knight, which isn't the worst decision actually, because my knight was really good. My knight was really good. I guess here, if h6, I'm just gonna do something. Rook g8. Now that's a move that I was not anticipating. Let's castle. There isn't much point in castling really, like safety-wise, because the queens are off the board. But it makes some sense just, you know, to connect the rooks and stuff. Have some enjoyment and fun. Have some enjoyment in life. I want to put my knight somewhere not. Where is the nicest square on the board? There isn't one. Play knight b3. Play knight b3. I have a plan. Martin Luther King had a plan, and had a dream, and I have a plan. Bang. Actually, that's a terrible move. But don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone it's a terrible move. Yeah, exactly. That's why it's a terrible move, because you say. That's fine. That is fine. That was my plan all along. Hence knight b3. This move, other than that, it does absolutely nothing. Now my knight is hanging, and there isn't much purpose in the knight on b3 anymore. But come on, I'm just having fun. I am just trying to have fun. Although, how much fun can you find in losing? Good question. Well, we're just a pawn down. I just realized I forgot something I got to do. Oh, you feel like the tournament is a little bit too long, you need to leave. That's no problem. That's no problem. If you wanna chat more a little bit, I know that a little bit more engaged because in a tournament right now. But you know, when we're not streaming tournaments on weekdays, then you're always welcome to join. Everyone is almost very much welcome to join. Yeah, let's just take the knights. Just change something. That's fine, I can change that as well. 11 seconds. This is just terrible. 11 seconds is really bad. Like, I would back myself up to get something out of this position, but not with 11 seconds to go. Come on. Come on. Pretty bad. Yeah. Just gonna get flagged. Just gonna get flagged. Yeah. Alright, good game. Game, IGN. Good game. Good game. Let's see what's happening in other games that are still going. We got Mate playing King Cao Pan, which is a person from YouTube, I assume, because this is not a nickname I recognize. This is a very tense game. Time scramble. Time scramble. Big time. Big time. King is what? A peace up? No, sorry. An exchange up and a pawn up. But time will decide. Mate killing isn't gonna give up. Looks like... Yep, the pawn is going. The pawn is protected though by the bishop. These pawns are now marching down the board. The king can probably stop him with the bishop's help. Yeah, but now this is coming down. This is all of this going on. All of this happening. Pushing this. Just basically flagging attempt. Massively flagging attempt. Ooh. Ooh, this is nasty. This is proper nasty stuff. Deflecting. Does Mate have any time left on the clock? Flagging! And Mate loses on time. Unbelievable. I don't know what happened in the game. I don't know what happened in this game. But yeah, that just happened. It's a crazy one. Alright, I'm playing against Harrison now. Harrison has to make a move. Yep, there you go. The eval was having a proper workout. In which game? In my game or in their game? Probably both are true. Probably both. Oh, sorry. Shaky cam. Because I hit the table. Probably both are true. So we're playing like a normal Elekine. Like a completely fine Elekine, although this isn't... Oh. Again, yawning. Why? Impolite. Terrible. This is like a interesting sub-variation of the modern. When we get to play Bishop G7 and C4 is inserted. Elekine's defense, modern variation we call it. Actually, one of the most dangerous variations of the Elekine. I don't usually like playing it. It's not up to me, is it? Yeah, whenever my opponents go for the modern, I'm dying inside a little bit. Because modern can be nasty. Modern can be really nasty. And you feel like you want to just quit life. After seeing it. Well, actually Knight of 3 is a good move. It feels like you don't want to do this usually. You don't want to just develop a knight and then move it backwards. But in lots of positions like this one, it's actually a very good move, not the best. So a clever retreat, and don't ever overlook retreats. Retreats can be awesome. If I do this, we'll screw up the stream. I'll probably do. Yep, it totally screwed up the stream. Nice, nice, nice. Sorry, just give me a second. I'll fix it. I'll fix it, I promise. Maybe not. There you go, I fixed it. Sorry. It's unspeakable. Alright. Night dive. Right there. It's an interesting decision. A lots of players that are not too experienced would take here almost automatically, simply for the sake of like doubling pawns. And it might be a good move, but it's not always a good move because you may be doubling the pawns, but in actuality you're also solidifying your opponent's center. Because you know this structure can be very difficult to break down. So like structured triangle. If I played one move, I would have gotten 100% accuracy. But I don't understand the meaning of this sentence. What do you mean? What is... This is a question to everyone. What is the longest game you ever played which had 100% accuracy, huh? I don't know. I think mine is like 16 moves or something, maybe? Or 17. 16 or 17, I don't remember. Let's take it. It was like less than 10 moves. That's fine. Like accuracy is just a number. Doesn't matter, really. Sometimes it doesn't make any sense even. So who cares? Do I want 97 or do I want 96? Let's play 96. Again, 96 isn't the move that people in the lower echelons of chess play. Fried liver trap. I wonder if fried liver players or Traxler players get more 100%. Because every move is a book move until they win, basically. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know, because I don't play the fried liver or Traxler, for that matter. Queen B3. But you can't do it. I guess I have to take. I guess we have to take. And now, why knight e7? That was the whole purpose of this shebang with knight a6. So I can jump into, like, at will, I could jump into here or here. It depends on what I want to do with my life. I actually played bishop e6. Bishop e6, and that looks quite decent for us. That looks quite decent for us. My opponent is down on the clock a little bit as well. Attacking this, attacking this. Probably bishop d2 incoming. No. I guess there's just a pawn blunder. I don't see anything. Yeah, and this is basically. I'm not saying I'm gonna win. Because anything can happen. It doesn't matter. It's a 1000 level player because anyone could be anyone. But this is basically how it usually happens when someone who is higher rated plays someone a bit lower rated. You know, the game is going fine until just inexplicable blunders happen. Like, this was completely unforced. And what looks like just a humble pawn, over time, you know, the higher rated player just capitalizes on that and just keeps pushing, and an extra pawn turns into an extra piece or even an extra queen in the endgame. So there you go. I don't want to take that bishop. I think my knight is perfectly settled on d5. I can take the bishop anytime I want, as long as it stays there. But in the meantime, I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling, really. Just. So with this move, we're putting a lot of pressure on this diagonal. So like e5 really helps me break stuff down. This move, it does something. It does take away the d8 square from me. It's not a problem right now, but I can agree with, you know, me not having d8 long term is sometimes annoying. However, my opponent's got just 15 seconds on the clock, so it doesn't look like it's gonna be a big thing. Let's just take here. Yeah, and we can play h6 to ask questions on this bishop. Where do you want to go? Let's play g5 as well. And double up. Maybe knight f5 is coming. No. Not knight. Okay. Discover attack on the rooks. It's not going to matter because good game. Actually, Harrison, I don't know if Harrison is watching right now, but if Harrison is watching, then actually you have to praise a lot. Before that pawn blunder, the position was, you know, more or less in the balance. And like I say, sometimes it just turns into dust. When blunders do happen. Okay, I'm playing against Lecky, who wanted to play in a tournament for a while. Couldn't do it last week because it was a little bit late. GG's, Harrison. I don't know if you just rejoined us or if you were for the commentary throughout the game. But if you just joined me, then again, I want to reiterate that you did very well. You deserve a lot of praise for that game. The position was relatively in the balance for a lot of it, but yeah, that pawn blunder killed you. And like I say, sometimes the difference between, you know, a higher rated player and a lower rated player is that they just don't forgive. They don't forgive. Against your peer that is a 1000, you know, you may blunder a pawn and you may get away with it. If playing against someone who's like 2000, you blunder a pawn, it's just not, it's not forgiven. It usually proves very costly. Usually. Completely missed the pawn was saying, yeah, exactly, that does happen sometimes. A decent idea, actually. It would have worked otherwise, but I think this isn't really good. Well, okay. This doesn't look very attractive now. Sometimes when you attack, you are at your most vulnerable. It's a decent effort to keep everything intact. I guess we can just take. Let's see. No, we're a pawn up again. Basically 3. We can keep pushing onwards now. Takes. I don't mind an exchange. My bishop is perfectly fine and centralized. I can take this if I want. Do I want it? Let's take it. Let's be petty. Let's take it. Let's play e6 as well. Let's play e6. Let's open up. My bishop is not allowing to castle. Take here. Play rook e8, punishing that king out in the open. Now that we have opened up a line. And I can always do this check and I take another pawn, but literally no reason to do that. We're 2 pawns up already, and we can just bring the rook in, the other rook, and just punish it. And this kind of almost works, but it doesn't because the bishop can block. Bishop can block. Got to be careful also. My king is a little bit exposed, so some mating threats still on the card. Let's actually play the rook back. Change my mind. Just pin the bishop. Just pin the bishop, and it's not very easy to defend. It's not very easy to defend that bishop. Yeah, has to go there. I still suffer from bank rank issues, don't get me wrong. Although it doesn't look like it's going to be a problem for us. We have too much material. Rook comes in to defend that pawn, but at the end of the day, not going to do much. Okay. Let's just throw some exchanges in. So some exchanges in, doesn't want to exchange. Okay, fine. Play c5 and stomp the bishop a little bit. Takes fine. I'm cool with that. Opening up another line to the king. I'm gonna deliver this little check here as well to punish it a little bit. And I'm always looking at this, but it's yet again not possible. Unless it is made possible. Can I make it possible? Yes, we can. This bishop has to move, and when it does, bang! There you go. There you go. It did move. Yeah, this just blunders the bishop, and I think like he's going to resign any time now. If like he doesn't resign, you know, again, props to Leke. Never resign. You never know. Maybe there's a stalemate somewhere. I don't think I'm stalemating this now. Gotta be careful now. This is not a stalemate. This isn't a stalemate. I can do checks. This is gonna be it. All right. Yeah, like a good game, my friend. GG. I don't think you played badly. I think it just the early pawn blunder kind of ruined you. Have you ever meant to offer a draw but resigned by accident? I don't think I ever offered draws. So no. I can't remember the last time I offered a draw. I very rarely do it. Can't imagine. Holland Verb. What is this? What is this game? Holland Verb playing against Theodoritsky from Georgia. Again, a person that I don't recognize. Must be from YouTube. Welcome. Welcome. Another strong player in here. Joining our field of already strong players. Poland Verb is... well, it's funny. Because... Crazy game, this one. Poland Verb is up material, but it's not going to matter in here. Yeah, it's not going to matter. Because, yeah, checkmate was pretty much inevitable. I think this is the last game in this round. We joined it quite late. Theodoritsky has the perfect score, 3 out of 3. Looks like very on course. Poland Verb and Blue Verb are different. Looks like on course to win the tournament with the perfect score, although someone might have a say. I'm playing against King. Playing against King. King has got 2 out of 3 as well. Who did King lose to? Because I think King beat Mate Killing, didn't he? So who did King lose to if he beat Mate Killing? That's a question. I guess he lost to the Georgian person from 2400. Probably. Right. Just play some moves that make sense. Takes with queen. I want to still keep that pawn for as long as I can. I'm not going to hold on to it too much. But this pawn is a bit of a thorn in Black's position side because, you know, developing knight to c6 organically isn't gonna happen. Hello, I'm on YouTube. That is correct, Drunk Magnus. Although if you were the real Drunk Magnus, you probably have bigger things to be proud of. Hello, welcome. Either way, you are most welcome. I'm gonna be careful about my position here. I can take that pawn, but bloody hell, things are a bit unstable. I can castle either way. Well, not anymore. Not anymore. Yeah, things are a bit unstable. As they usually are with the KG, honestly. No one is surprised. No one is surprised. Let's play. Trading Queens, boo, boring. Doesn't have to accept the trade, but I think that's the most optimal solution. Yeah, I think that's the most. I don't see a way how rejecting it would make sense. Knight attacking my bishop. Where do I want my bishop? Philosophical question, isn't it? Let's place it back on f4. Delivering a check. Wait, that's fine. Another check. Now that's not. That is totally not fair. How do you want to do that? Well, I guess king f1, fine. Still has to solve the problem of the bishop. Well, it's not a problem anymore. Would be tempted maybe to take my knight. Double my pawns? I don't know. Liking it there. King there. I expect to take. Yes. Yes, that's also true. Yep. I can give this pawn up, it's not a big deal. Not a big deal. I've got an active king. This could be more of a curse than a blessing. Hopefully with the cover of my bishops and when my rooks get developed, it's going to be more of a blessing, really. I hope. But in endgames, you got to be always careful. You know, in the endgames, of course, you are well advised to, you know, play king up, but you got to be careful always. So like this is gonna get captured with check. I don't think it's a big deal. Again, I don't think it's a big deal. But as but the more my king goes up, the more questions my king is going to have to answer. I can always tuck my king away back on h3, which seems like a decent square. It's got some rotation capabilities. Here's some room. Doesn't look like my king is going to get trapped or anything. I am down a pawn. I'd like to believe that I'm temporarily down a pawn. And I've got a bishop. For what that's worth. I've got a bishop. Thus I have the faith. And he's got the knight. Thus he has, I don't know, horsepower. I don't know. Okay, let's take, fine. I mean I can always like go back. I don't see a problem with takes on it. Fine. Unless I'm missing something really bad. Sometimes the sacrifice is really good. I don't think that is the case. I don't see how. I don't think the pawn sacrifice is justified. Maybe. A bishop is worth a bishop. That is the most true statement of the day. That is indeed correct. So my opponent, yeah, is down on time now. Gotta be a bit careful. Was definitely pushing for something. Now maybe got pushed back a little. Wants to take my pawn. I don't like this idea. I'll be perfectly honest. I don't know. I don't like my rook being passive. Nobody likes it, really. Jesus Christ. Let me think for a bit. I've got some time advantage, let me actually think. Do I want to defend my pawn? Play a bit sweaty. Or do I want to say screw it and play something like rook d1? Good question, that's better. Come on, let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. Let's try maybe double up or something. Maybe double up or something. This move, I guess it's just exchange. Alright. Bang. Now this square is a bit problematic now. A little bit problematic. A little bit. A little bit. You think this is gonna help? I'm not so sure. Your rook is needed elsewhere. We'll have a couple of checks, but sooner or later we'll run out of. I'm not saying I've got a mating net or anything here, but I can take a couple of pawns. Are we going to get 6 rounds? Just a question, would a rook exchange at this point be useful? At which point? Could you please, after this game, if we have some time, could you please refer to me? Refer the moment to me. I can look at it. Are we going to get 6 rounds? Yes. Offered draw. Nah, come on. I'm not going to accept the draw in this sort of position. Why would I? Why would I do that? Okay, let's check. Take the pawn. One pawn more already. We're gonna get this one eventually as well. Something like. Go double up behind it, and this pawn is just not a threat. It's the non-existent threat. Oh, trying to so like yeah, trying to give me a bit of a taste of my own medicine, which is fine. Rook goes there. Got to be a little bit careful here. He's still fine. Yeah, if the rook exchange were to happen, at that point, that would be a winning endgame for me, so it doesn't want an exchange, which is good. Very, very, very clever from my opponent. Let's see if I can fly them. Maybe I can't. Just gonna advance. Yeah, just some checks are gonna be thrown in. We're not scared of that. Most important thing is not to allow some silly repetition. I think we should be able to flag our opponent. Dirty flagging. Dirty flagging! GG. That's the most important part. The point on the board. King played well, but I think the endgame was a little bit messed up. Sorry, I'm late. I was hanging out on Discord with my friends. No problem. What happened there? Almost choked. Okay, I am actually okay. So this is actually very important. Karakan. I can't say I'm gonna enjoy that. I'm playing against a Theodoritsky 2464 from Georgia. Apparently very strong player with a perfect score. Can I stop them from winning the tournament? Can I just pull off the impossible? I don't think so, but I'll give it my best. I'll give it my absolute best. It's not helping us. It's helping. It's not. I don't. Do you take with a? I think you take. No, I'm confused. Let's play Bishop D3 then. Yeah. I thought you would take the knight. You take with the knight that usually. Not the biggest expert. He's also fuzzy Karakan. Yeah, maybe in there for a right ass whooping, but I'm gonna give it my all out. Sorry. Hit the table again. Keep up the good work. I'll catch up. Thank you very much, Drunk Magnus. It's a big pleasure. Sorry I couldn't answer your question in time, but yeah, feel free to come back and play some games, play the tournament, get involved. Very happy to have everyone in the chat tonight. So that bishop exchange, who does it favor? I mean, maybe it favors nobody. Let's do it. Let's just take it. The fewer pieces I have, the fewer pieces I have to lose. That's chess wisdom for you. Jesus Christ. Oh god, Theodorisky is throwing a tactical blow. Just not messing about. Right, I mean, I have to take it. I have to take it. Theodorisky not messing about. So then, let's think about this for a second. Think about it. So Theodorisky just zero respect. Just says that you ain't defending me. Doesn't look like this sacrifice is very sound. All of my dark squares are incredibly weak. Incredibly weak. This is something that mate killing does as well. Too late. All right. Yeah, I don't know. Like late registration. It does exist, but I don't know. It's like it's round 5 now. It's round 5, so it's a little bit too late. It looks like a little bit too late. This looks really bad. I'm probably objectively winning, but I'm like 1 minute down on time and I'm playing a player who's stronger than me. This is a bit sus. This is like proper sus. Yeah, so I had to. Come on, I had to give up that square. This pawn probably has to go. But I don't want to be like pegged back massive. Same time we need to be. Okay. Our king is torn open. The rook is coming into the game. Well, hello. Six. Okay, fine. Yes, we're getting another check back. I don't see a reason why not. Unless there is a devious plan. I don't know. Knight takes here. Trying to think of a tactic. Which may work. I don't know. Like knight takes, king takes, and then rook takes or something. Like knight is pinned. This pawn is falling. Lots of pressure. I don't know. I don't want to give my opponent ideas. What does Mate and Theo do? I guess what they do is they just don't respect. They don't respect mortals, you know. They just sack pieces unsoundly, and we're still losing because we can't defend to save our lives, and this is true. So yeah, the check we were expecting. How bad is King F1? I don't know. King F1 is. I don't want to play anything else but King F1. Double up on a bubble up, some would say. So yeah, if I take pawn takes, and then this isn't looking very good. It has to be handled with real good care, which I don't think I can afford. My knight is probably dropping if I do some silly stuff. Don't like leaving my knights undefended, but I don't have a choice. So this looks like a really bad threat for us. Can we stop it? If we try hard enough. Does that make us try hard? I smoke and play, although I got smoked. Hey. Yeah. Getting smoked is nice. The more pieces I exchange, the more likely it is that I lose. Although I will probably still lose. 40 seconds down on time. This ain't good. This ain't good. I don't like defending. Just take everything. We're still up material, miraculously. It's not going to be that for long. It's not going to be that for long. Look at this superfluous knights at their best. Looks like we're going to be, what, 3 pawns down for a piece? Equal material, but the quality is a little bit, different. Takes with knight. I don't think queen takes... I don't think my opponent wants to exchange queens. Wants to keep the threat on the board because my king is trash. Like queen takes, I'd be quite surprised. Knight takes, I think, that's the way to go about it. Unless my opponent is suspicious about a threat to mine. I don't know. Maybe overthinking it. Theo, a little bit. Maybe just about overthinking it a little bit. I'm just trying to, trying to exploit the bank rank a little bit. Yes, get in! Get in! Get in! Oh, made some loot, but resigned. Ah. Oh, man, bank rank. This is so dumb, yet it somehow worked. Yes, good game, my friend. Good game. Good game. GG. That was what it was. That was what it was. Let's take a look at some other games that are still in play. Make Killing playing Pornhub. Oh yeah, this yeah, something about getting smoked. Make Killing was talking about. Probably not getting smoked anymore. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Plus 10 and counting. A bit of a time scramble, but like 25 seconds for a player like me is more than enough to capitalize. Yeah, it's gonna checkmate now. Bang! Nice. Yeah, Hello, cat. We've got cat in the chat. Is that a real cat? I'm playing against mate killing now. Now, in the last round, we're playing against mate killing. Bloody hell. Ah, Jesus Christ. I can't bloody believe it. I only beat mate once, and only because he was playing nonsense. He's not playing nonsense anymore. No, mate wants to mate me. In a good way. Or in a bad way. Whatever. What are you bloody doing? What the hell is this? Oh, Jesus Christ. Somebody, like, arrest him. Somebody needs to arrest him. What the hell? Let's go. What is this game? Ah, mate, just throwing. Why would you do that? Why would you throw this perfectly fine game? Of course you're a real cat. How are you doing, Mr. Real Cat? How has your day been so far? Did you get some good food? Did you get some back scratches and chin scratches? Did you piss in someone's boots? Are you wearing boots? If a cat is wearing boots, then I don't have anything clever to say about that. What is mate doing? Come on. I don't know, maybe in a masochistic way, mate liked losing to me last time around, so he thought, why not do it again? I'm not saying that I'm gonna win from this position. I can easily mess this up, but like, come on, what is King 2? What is that? What is that? Questions. Some massive questions are being asked of mates killing decisions tonight. We're gonna get any answers? I don't know. Hi Isa. Welcome. These are some very odd questions. I think these are very reasonable questions considering I'm talking to a cat. I'm doing fine. How are you doing, my friend? Welcome to the chat. Seafood. Very aggressive. Very aggressive. Very aggressive. Alright. Not mess about. Yeah, I mean, of course, considering where mate's king is, mate is going to be very happy to get the queens off the board, naturally. The fewer pieces, the better. Yeah, exchanges that. I mean, it's got some weaknesses. That I'm going to try and explore. Knight is coming to do some damage as well. Maybe do some damage ourselves here. This pawn is weak. You gotta watch it. If this pawn gets a little bit pinned, then maybe up for a pickle. Although this fork is nice, has to concede the bishop. And after conceding the bishop, we're basically losing the best piece. I don't think mate is particularly happy about that. What is mate doing? Like, come on. Does mate feel the only way I can win is this? Bloody prat. I'll sack him. I'm going to sack him from our channel. Can you sack a follower? Oh god. Let's take here. Open up some lines. I don't know. Let's play a6 whilst we're at it. Attacks my bishop. I can defend it, I suppose. Yeah, so that was the idea. Yeah, I play this. Can I with this? Any effects? No. Which isn't a big problem. Maybe a little bit greedy there, not retreating with the bishop, but who cares? Who cares? So a minute down, mate, a pawn down. Still all to play for in this game. Nothing is over. Nothing is over until it is over. Yeah, let's play f6. Never play f6, but I don't want this knight anywhere near e5. That's the thing. I don't want this knight anywhere near that square. Let's develop our own shell. And for the purposes of my... Ah, so that was the point of h5? So that my bishop doesn't have a square there? I guess. A lot of pieces are gonna get exchanged, I see. This gets exchanged, this gets exchanged. Doesn't exchange the rooks straight away. Which is a fair choice. Let's anyway, let's play e5, take away some squares from the knight. My knight will have a bit of jumping to do, but it's fine. So we're even on time, even Steven. Minding my cat business, thanks. It is a lot of work. I mean, like, don't you know how cats function? Like, cats are really hard working. It is really difficult to, you know, do cat stuff. Yeah, this could be dangerous. Like, can I get away with this pawn? I'm catching up to. It could be a big mistake if I play f5. You know, I can pay for that. My knight is in the middle of nowhere right now. Literally in the middle of nowhere. Okay, let's hope I can actually catch up. It's like my king is going to able to catch the pawn. It's not the question. The question is, you know, whilst my king is minding that business, I'll just be in big trouble elsewhere. Just be in big trouble elsewhere. I don't want that. We do not want that. I don't know. I'm not sure what to do. I guess this knight wants to jump in here. Can it? Can it do that? If like it's impossible to win if all the pawns are off the board. No can do. No can do. Trying to block the king side completely, which I can't understand. Now, actually, the more we're playing, the more likely it is that I'm just gonna straight up lose on time, which is gonna be embarrassing. But it is what it is. Oh, I don't want to overthink it. Just retreat. Don't see any healthy development. I just don't see it. King goes there. It just looks like it's gonna be this on top. Gave me 50. Come on, mate. Come on. You don't have to do this. This is so embarrassing. So the knight is taking this with check. Yeah, it's not looking very good for my knight, but okay. So like I say, my king will be able to catch up to that pawn. It's not... I misclicked! No! I lost the mate killing. Like, Jesus Christ, I was about to win the tournament if I won. But yeah, it's fair play, because mate killing made me think a lot in the end game, and in that sense, they will be faster. Greetings from that's you, Bella. Sorry, I didn't realize it was you, because Isaminia should have made that connection. I didn't realize it was you, Bella. Sorry. Hello, and hi to everyone. Like to everyone. 90% accuracy against you, and I still lost. Well, I beat them, so that's nice. I am third. How can you be third when I'm third? It doesn't make any sense. Good game, good game. A really nice tournament, I think. If I just didn't bottle it at the end, I would have won it, but shoulda, woulda, coulda. Theo in first, lost only to me. Mate, come on. If I beat IGN, if only I beat IGN, which I should have done. Again, shoulda, woulda, coulda. Mate second, me third, king fourth, pawn but fifth, IGN sixth, Lecky seventh, Yellow Burp in eighth. That's weird. Jules Rule in ninth. We've got Chess, but yeah, they stopped playing at 10th. Oh, Harrison in 11th. Crazy Boy 12th. Good one, people. Losing completely winning positions hurts a lot. It does. It's totally fine. I did send a message saying it's me, but it went through. Okay, fine, fair enough. But I didn't even know we were fighting for second position. 2600 performance versus Theo and still lost. Endgames are stressful. That is correct. Misclicking always hurts. Yeah, I mean, about that misclick, it's not that I misclicked. I was not anticipating the pawn to go there. I thought it was going to make another move, but it doesn't matter. In the end, doesn't matter. I deserved to lose because I was a prat. I was thinking too much. Because that game, I'm still not quick enough. I think one of the main differences between me and the players that higher up. Yeah, sorry, it's my connection issues. I apologize. We should be back on track now. When's the next tournament, and can I join despite my 800 rap rating? Rating doesn't matter, Kenny is correct. Did you just play with us, or you joined a little bit too late? Because the next tournament is going to be next week. We're having them weekly at the same time. Always. I didn't, I just joined. That's a shame, my friend. Well, be there for the next week's one. It's gonna come much faster than you think. It's gonna come much faster than you think. We should make it bi-weekly. It's difficult. I mean, we during the weekdays, we cannot expect too many people. We'll mark it on my calendar. Well, it's gonna be an honor for me. Can I play you? I haven't played today. I just yeah, I was about to end the stream because it's 8 p.m. It's not very late here, but I have an arrangement at 8:30 that I need to do. So I prefer weekly. Yes, weekly makes them a little more special. Yeah, so sorry, Kenny. Not tonight, I'm afraid. But yeah, you can always throw me a challenge once I'm online. Have a good rest of the night. Yeah, so yeah, thanks everyone for the tournament. It was a really nice one. Yes, I'll try to stream more often on YouTube. Let's see how it goes. I'll enjoy analyzing our game later. Feel free to do so. Yes, just have a nice one, everyone. Yeah, send you much love. I'll talk to you very soon. Yes, and enjoy the rest of the day. To all of my unintentional gameteers, sending you much support and love. Yeah, talk to you guys. Bye bye. Good night. Good night. Good night. Kenny, you can always drop me like a message instead of directly challenging me, and I will do it myself. All right then. So